Okay, hopping back in. This is just for EXP. We're going back to normal. Players 8. Try to get to 40 plus and then hit Nightmare up. I've been off for a little bit just because I had to take time to get gems, get ruins, get everything set up. So now we're good to go. The biggest issue was making the Ist run. Once we had the gem that we found from the last video, good to go. Make sure I don't fuck this up. Okay, so 296. All the other stats are pretty much set. The only thing you have to watch is the enhanced damage. I think it goes to 350%. But honestly, the fact that it's going to give the mercenary run-walk speed, and then the Enigma can give him run-walk speed as well. So that's 80% faster run-walk. Because sometimes he does not know where he's going and he does it very slowly. Alright, so let's see if she can handle players 8. So far it's been pretty good. The next thing would be her attack rating. So once he can have the conviction weapon, it's going to reduce their defense by like 80+%. Otherwise, the only thing I could really do, I could use a jaw ruin in a weapon. Like I could just grab a normal weapon and just put a jaw in there and a cham to freeze the target and ignore the defense. That's honestly what I should have done with my Strafe Amazon, but I had not found Burr or Jaw at that point, so I was limited. But that would be something to fix the problem. Or anything that has ignores target defense on your left hand, doesn't matter what it is. It could be a ruin word, it could be a crappy weapon, as long as it ignores target's defense. I'm sure there are legendaries out there that are crappy, but have IGT. ITD, I'm sorry, ignore target defense. I had to think of the acronym. But yeah, as long as it ignores it, you're golden. Now the reason why I save skill points, I really wanted to test Venom with this. Because it's a 0.4 second, so it's really hard to see it. It definitely activated. Because you see how quick it cuts off. But if Venom activates... Oh shit, I need to get the Blade Shield as well. So 3... Maybe I won't need Blade Sentinel? Let's just try it like that. Maybe that, and I'll focus on Blade Fury. I can't tell if Venom is getting proc off of that. I can see him lighting up green, so I think it is. Yeah, I think it's actually doing it. Once Venom's stronger, it'll be better. And this is players 8, so they're going to be pretty beefy. Okay, so the raw damage that comes from it, I guess the only way I could test it is taking off Venom. So we'll buff up, but we won't use Venom. So let me see how much the raw damage does, which probably isn't a whole lot. Oh, it still looks like they're lighting up poison. It must be from my weapon? Yeah, 75 over 5 seconds, that's why. But I don't know if it applies it... Damn. Hang on, there's too much crap going on.
Yes, warrior?
I'm gonna need to thin out the herd. So I don't think it applies with Blade Shield, but it should apply with Blade Fury. Now we're looking for a point. Yeah, see how it double ticks like that? Okay. So Venom will work with Blade Fury, but I don't think it's working with Blade Shield. The only way I can really test it is later on. When it's stronger, it'll be more apparent. Because right now it's not very apparent. But it's also based off weapon damage. So I guess my weapon is weak. So maybe if I had a very strong weapon like Brief, maybe that would kick it into overdrive. I could test that later. I would need to find a 5-socketed weapon though. That's the only thing. Let me go get my Merc's lazy ass.
Afternoon.
Come on, Ilzen. Sleeping on the job again. So, Blade Shield isn't really that useful to us yet. If that's the case, I'll focus on Venom and Blade Fury. 20, 40, 60, and then 80. And then I'll just have to toy around with it. Because Blade Fury does great. That's pretty awesome. Blade Shield... I mean, if it is proccing Venom and it gets strong enough to kill enemies, for situations like this, it might be helpful. Another thing I don't like, it doesn't add a buff. Like, you would think since it's a Blade Shield, it would give you defense or something. I'm still missing quite a bit. But it's so fast, it doesn't even matter. I gotta max it either way because Blade Fury requires it. But there's no defense buff. They expect you to get hit when you have this on. You would think there would be some kind of... I don't know, maybe it makes the enemies bleed, maybe it gives you more defense, something. Yeah, I don't really have anything better for now. It's weird. I think Blade Sentinel might be better just for the application. Oh, he's hitting them. I'm trying to see... Oh, it looks like it can. So the Blade Sentinel, or the, Blade Sentinel can actually reapply the Venom. So yeah, that might actually work out perfectly, because it'll hit him, Venom, hit him, Venom. Yeah, that's way better for AoE. The combos with the Venom. If it's single target, you definitely want Blade Fury. So how should I work this? I always keep this at 4, but I think I gotta go 5. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, my 2 buffs. Well, technically it's 3 buffs. Shit. Buff, buff, buff. Okay, that feels a little bit better. I normally put F1 to a speed move, or like teleport, or something that's gonna move you. Mobility, basically. So it feels odd not having it on F1. And now... I don't know if it'd be worth maxing it first. Blade Fury is so damn strong. Blade Fury is definitely what I want. although it would help with the AoE. I'd like to get it to a point where you don't really need Blade Sentinel, that you can just rely on Fury. But Fury just hits whatever in front, it doesn't pierce. So maybe if I use the piercing build, maybe that would solve my AoE issue. That way I can be lazy. Yeah, I don't really like casting over and then casting back. I'd rather have one primary skill. Testing Blade Shield. So it is applying the venom, it is doing damage, but there's a very weird delay. See how close I am? And it's not reapplying. So something is wrong with the skill. I wonder if it's attack rating based. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. My attack rating sucks. Hold on to that. Venom is so quick. 0.4 seconds. Hit rate. And we are under leveled, so it is what it is. I think that's the issue with Blade Shield. So I'll level up a little bit, make sure my hit rate is high, and then I'll check the damage on Blade Shield. If anything, we could use it as an applicator for Venom and just put like 1 or 2 points into it, or whatever's sufficient for this. Oh shit, it is a 200% damage synergy, so it's kind of useful. Damn, that dex is high. I think I need to wait for Phase Blade, because I need a 5 socket and a 6 socket. I can't remember what DB was.
Not here.
It might only
Not
be
in
4
town.
sockets for that, or 3 sockets.
Not in town.
You're the afternoon.
So having Enigma will make us even faster, but then we gotta check our resistance. What is that, 37? 65. "12-second duration." I wonder why it does that. It's like they set the skill to maximum speed. There's no build up. It's just, here you go. Here's like 5 to 6 hits a second. Poor Marky's getting his ass kicked. I need the attack rating, so I should probably focus on that first. Very strange. I guess if the Sentinel lasted twice as long, because I don't have it max. But that, yeah, that won't help duration. It's just so weak. His Blade Fury is so fast. These guys are crackheads, holy crap. I guess it's more mobility, like you cast it and run, and then it'll just keep hitting. But also considering I'm only level 2 and I'm doing Player's 8 Bail Run by myself, it's not too bad. See, it's really weak. It's just the applicator right now for weak monsters. Holy crap. I'm just out of range of Lister, so they won't chase me without him. If he's back there, they'll stay in a certain leash radius of him. So I'm just trying to abuse it, otherwise they'll just spam knockback on me. Ooh, rollers misses. Faster hit recovery is bad, though. There we go. Yeah, I need to be able to get out of that stun. Otherwise, they'll stun lock me. See how he can hit me and I can move? That's because of this. That 55% is huge. Right now because he's very low level. 2 more, I'll be in good shape. Right now it's just a waiting game, since they can't do a whole lot of damage to me. Almost there. I don't want you. I want him or your boss. There we go, Jesus. Now let's just focus on one. Bad dogs. Come on. Come on, dickhead. He's like blocking his body perfectly. There we go. Damn, dude. So remember how painful this was, and when I level up a little bit, it shouldn't be nearly this painful.
Hello. Not in town.
May have to do bail on players 1 for now, till I get a bit more accuracy. That's gonna be so painful. Just in terms of duration, it'll take way too long.
Not here.
Venom's not actually getting that much stronger. It's weird. I think they're missing a synergy for it. That's why it feels so weak. The first point into Venom feels pretty good, because it's 0.4 seconds, but after that, it seems to die down quickly. See how bad it is. Shit, I gotta switch it over. Is that your clone or is that you? I'm seeing blood spots, but I want to see if it's actually doing it. It's actually put it into it. I see the animation that it's supposed to be doing it.
My brothers will not have died in vain.
That's a no.
Not here.
How may I be of help?
Look at those misses. You just see the white bar popping, pop, 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 pop. 49% chance to hit. What level is that helm? Let's give it a shot. That'll take us to 35%. And that should give us, what, 68? 68%. Oh boy, which one's the real one? I know there's a way to tell, I just can't remember. I think the name is offset by one space. You see how the name kind of shifts over? I think the fake one, the D is more to the left. Faster hit recovery is too slow. Why is she so tanky like this? Maybe because it's normal? The block rate? No, the block rate is bad. The string of ears is only 10%. The magic... No, it's 3 magic absorb and he's using ice.
Not
It's
in
weird.
town.
Some classes you'll go in there and it feels like he just beams you down. It's got to be the resistance or something. Better and better. Alright, I'm gonna mute, go back to listening to stuff while I farm. Shit, he's low. I need to update him.
Come back this way, have you? What?
Yeah, that's much better.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
There we go, now he's got his aura. And that way, it'll be easier for me to cast spam.
Thanks.
Yes, warrior?
I need mine. I need mine. Not enough mana. Not in town.
What is it?
I'll put that to good use.
possible.
Good afternoon. How may I be of help?
Okay, I think that's probably good for normal.
Good
We should
afternoon.
probably head over to Nightmare. It's very weird right now. I think I just need to craft a better weapon. Then it'll get better. It's at a weird point.
Afternoon.
Because of the faster hit recovery, it makes it so damn useful. But I'm sure there's a better option. I don't see it piercing. I think once we get him to 68, I think that'll solve a lot of the issue. Because right now, yeah, 63. Oh, but he's not gonna have the strength for that. Maybe the helm might give him what he needs. If not, I'll put a ruin in there to give him more strength or something. And the crushing blow, I don't think it's actually working. I think that was just the raw damage. So I've got to switch out my helm for something more useful. I guess mana? I would think skills, but you're an auto attacker. So maybe I should make one of those Ruin Ward helms that give you an aura, like fire or holy shock, and just go with that. Because right now this one, it does have faster hit recovery. That part's nice. I don't know. I gotta mess with it. It's at a weird state right now. I mean, it is player's aid. It's finally hitting. 3-socketed claws. I'm sure there's something I can make 3-socketed claw-wise. And maybe that'll be a better weapon. It's interesting that it just now dropped when I was about to leave for Nightmare. So if I get the claw and I start using claw mastery, that should help a lot with my attack rating. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna need it if he's gonna have that Ruin Ward, because again, dropping their defense by 80%, that's a pretty big deal. I just gotta go through Nightmare and see. Once I get her to 70, that'll tell me a lot more of what I need to know. It's too early, they're too weak to really struggle with it right now. Otherwise, the only other thing I can think of, but it seems very wasteful, ruin-wise, to just put a normal jaw into a weapon without it being a ruin word. Because that's an expensive ruin. That's not typically something you would do in BattleNet. You would use the jaw and trade for whatever you need. But the jaw by itself will ignore target's defense, and that solves all my issues. So I can find a weapon that's helpful legendary weapon that's helpful and just put a jaw ruined in it, or I could just take a socketed guitar and put a jaw in it, and a cham. That way it freezes the targets and it ignores the defense. So I'll look at the rune words, I'll see what they have. It's gotta be something useful. Like maybe if I auto attack and I cause Decrepify, that'll increase my damage. You know, something like that. Or a Lacerator that would apply amplified damage to the targets. Something that's gonna be useful and cheap. Freezing would also solve a lot of the issues with summoning, because when the target's frozen, it'll shatter. He still doesn't have enough strength for it. I think he needs 115. It's definitely doing better than when I was level 30, but that's just because it's hitting more often now. So we have to take that out of the equation. We can solve that, everything else becomes easier. Knockback might not be a bad idea. Knockback, ignore target defense, and freezing. So I could literally just go jaw, cham, neff. And all three of those abilities, or attributes, would be extremely useful for this. Because if you can knockback spam them into the wall, you don't have to worry about survival. And that's a lot of hits. Even with it missing so much, because it's so fast, it's like over-countering it. Or over-correcting it, rather. Alright, last one and then I'll cash it in. I'm not sure if I want to use the martial arts charms or the faster run walk. I have to mess around with it. The martial arts would give me skills, which gives me attack rating. Could be helpful. Yeah, the more I think about it, 75% weapon damage. Maybe grief? Grief might be the best thing for this build. And I won't know until I get a 5-socketed sword. Crap. Gotta drag him.
Thanks.
Okay, that one's finally maxed. I guess we'll go for Venom next and see if that's even useful. If it's not, I'll reset it. We'll just do like 1 point in the Venom, 20 in the Claw Mastery. But we also have to wait and see if we're going to use a weapon or a talon. Or a guitar, rather. Because if I can find a really good 3-socketed Ruin Word for guitar, might also solve the issue. Update his level when I go to Nightmare. Poor guy getting his ass beat. monster to flee. I don't know if that'll be
Impossible.
useful or annoying, so we'll try it out. That's really high block chance. But I mean, most likely we're gonna have a ruin word. I'll hang on to that just in case. That's really, really high block chance. Faster hit recovery. Faster hit recovery. I really like the faster hit recovery. Because I do not want to be stun locked. It's the most annoying thing, especially when you're fighting Lester. Okay, I'm gonna cut the video. I need to mess around with rune words. And then we'll continue Nightmare after I go get something to eat. Alright, level 42.